Okay, there we go. We are officially live. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Oh, no way. Did they really add this? Holy cow, that's amazing. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. They added a new feature to the YouTube live stream thing. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I got to try that. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Beardy, hello. Miles, hello. Joey, hello. Maritime, hello. I saw you in there. It's time. Hi, Maritime. Jalen, what's up? Lamrus, hello. Cora, hello. How is everybody on this fine Sunday? Stinky says, hi, Stinky. Hope you're doing good. What's good, Sam? Not too much. Not too much. Just sorry, I am running 15 minutes late today. Sunday has actually turned into my prep day. It's the day where I start getting stuff ready for the entire week. So there's always something going on. There's something I got to do, or this or that, and it takes me a little bit longer to get up and going sometimes on Sunday. So my apologies about that. But it's all good. I'm talking to you, and I'm not even on camera right now. But it's all good. I'm right here. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Let's see here. Mikhail says, "You moving?" No. I'm not moving. I mean, I'm in a new location, but it's for work. It's for work. Let's see here. Oh, we got our first super chat. Olivia 5, thank you. This message is in honor of the crew of the Challenger. Is today the anniversary of the Challenger disaster? Hold on a second. Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. Was that today? January 20th, 1986. Wow, that was today. Wow, that was a really sad story. That happened before my time. But my parents were watching that when it happened. Challenger should have never happened. It never should have. And I mean, when you go back and you look at it and you see the engineers saying, do not launch, like, do not do it. And they did it anyway. It just goes to show that when things become routine, that's when disasters happen. Shadow says the engineers warned. Yeah, they did. And the engineers thought the shuttle would blow up the second the engines, the solid rocket boosters fired, but they didn't. But if you go and you look at the launch footage from Challenger, you'll see a tiny jet of fire start shooting out of the side of the booster the exact second they fired the solid rocket boosters. But the fuel that the solid rocket boosters use, there's a corrosive element to it. Like there's something about it, not corrosive. It leaves a residue behind when they fire it, and it's like that residue clogged the hole, so the shuttle kept flying into the air, and that's why it didn't blow up on the launch pad. But then as she kept going up higher and higher and higher, there was this really strong crosswind. I don't know how many thousand feet up above the launch pad, but Challenger hit it around 45, 50 seconds after launch. And that crosswind made the shuttle shake as it was going up, and that opened up that jet of flame again. And that's what destroyed the shuttle. Was that moment. But man, I cannot. When I went back and I looked at that, I'm like, they should have never flown. And unfortunately, all those people lost their lives because some people didn't listen to others, and it shouldn't have happened. And it was a tragedy. But my parents saw it happen. They were watching it go up on TV. Thanks for the 5, Olivia, and thank you for reminding us about that terrible story. Let's see. Astronauta, we got 5. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for the super chat. Sam, did someone except Charles Jalkin did remain on the stern to share testimony, or everyone on the stern died? There was not everybody on the stern died. There was another guy. I forget his name. There may have been a couple of survivors from the stern. I'm not 100% certain on all of them. But there was another guy. Forget his name. But it was his testimony that caused us to see the how the fourth funnel fell. Was that it? Thomas Dillon, Maritime, was that the guy? Is he the one who talked about the fourth funnel and the way the fourth funnel fell? Was his name Thomas Dillon? Let me know. Yes, okay. Maritime knows who we're talking about. Maritime knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, Thomas Dillon. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, because I knew the story, but I couldn't. Maritime, Seriously, dude, you are a complete encyclopedia for all maritime knowledge. You just the Thomas Dillon. Hey, maritime. When did the Titanic sink? April 15th, 1912. Psh, ask me a hard one. Okay, when Lusitania sank? May 7th, 1915. What else you got? I don't know. What's the most famous shipwreck of the Great Lakes? Oh, that is clearly the RMS Republic. Wait, I'm sorry, maritime. Did you just say that the RMS Republic was the most famous shipwreck of the Great Lakes? Maritime, I think you need to fact check yourself a little bit, okay? The most famous shipwreck of the Great Lakes is called the Edmund Fitzgerald. It wasn't the Republic. I mean, I'm surprised you didn't know that. Wait, what? I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm messing with maritime. I'm pretending that I'm maritime and I know everything. Just messing with you, maritime. Fun fact, something really crazy happened today. When I went to church this morning, I was talking to these guys afterwards, and I was just introducing myself to them. We were all yakking, and one of them told me, kid you not, he was a pilot up in Michigan during the 1970s, and he was actually in an airplane flying when that storm that hit the Fitzgerald hit. He's like, yes, that storm that sank the Fitzgerald, I was in an aircraft flying over the lake when that storm came through. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, so, I mean, of course we talked about it and everything. And that was a pretty, he says, I remember hearing about it on the radio. They were talking about it like the next day. I heard that it was that storm that I was dealing with is what sunk the Fitz. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Crazy to run into somebody like that here in Arizona, of all places. Let's see here. Okay, Olivia's got another one of those crazy history questions. All right, Olivia says, quiz time. Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912. Correct. Was Nokia a company back then? If so, what did they sell? I believe, or no, I'm thinking of Kodak. Kodak was around back then. Nokia, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they were around at the time. Fill us in, Olivia. What did they sell? What did they sell? Fill us in. Fill us in with this interesting piece of trivia, Olivia. Fill us in. What did Nokia sell back in 1912 if they were, in fact, in business? Thank you for the 5. We got Mark 5. Thank you. You wait. What now? You are a okay. Not sure how to respond to that, but thank you for the 5 anyway, Mark. Okay, moving on, but thank you for the super chat. I'm just not sure what to say about that, but okay. Let's see here. Yin says, I've always had a question. I know during the Titanic's fitting out, it was I've always had this question. I know during the Titanic's fitting out, it had those windows closed. Oh, the promenade. Okay. But when and how did the windows? How and why did the windows below it change to? I'm assuming you're talking about the A deck promenade. So the reason they enclosed the windows like during the final month the Titanic was in Belfast. I mean, it was a very, very last minute change. And the reason they did it was due to complaints about the Olympic. You see, the White Star Line was always trying to fine-tune their ships. Anything that was wrong with the Olympic, they were going to improve it on Titanic, and then so on and so forth with Britannic. And passengers complained that they were getting spray from the sea on the promenade because of the open promenade windows. So the White Star Line decided to enclose the promenade on there to, make it a little bit more pleasant, make it a little bit more pleasant for people that were sailing on board the Titanic. So that's why they enclosed them. They put them in, sealed it up, and that's why the front was enclosed and the back was open. So that's it. That's it. That's why. Okay, we got that one. All right, Olivia, too. Thank you. Nokia 1865. They were a paper mill. Oh, interesting. That's just like wasn't Nintendo a play card company? Like they made like playing cards and stuff like that back then. Because Nintendo has been around for a really, really long time. Nintendo. Let me see. When was the company founded? Founded September 23rd, 1889. Isn't that crazy? Nintendo's been around that long. Absolutely insane. Ocean Liner Study 2, thank you. I don't know what said, but I'm going to say Titanic sunk. Yep, Titanic did sink. Titanic absolutely did sink. Mark 2 again. Do you use what? Are you talking about like What are you talking about, Mark? Like cooking, or I can't tell if you're joking around or what, but okay. Thanks for that too. Let's see here. Jeddah says, "Hey Sam, is the stern going to be gone soon? While the front bow of the Titanic wreck will also be taken over, will taken forever." Wait, hey Sam, is the stern going to be gone soon? While the front bow of the Titanic wreck be taken forever to be right? You're talking about the rate of decay, okay? You're talking about the rate of decay and everything. The stern will be gone first. Areas of the ship that are more exposed, or like that are more damaged, like the breaking up of the steel and everything, those areas are more rapidly decaying due to the rusticles. But the parts of the ship that are more solid, that aren't as badly damaged, like the front of the bow and everything, that is that part of the ship will be there longer. So yeah, the stern will be gone first, but then the bow will slowly decay over time. Let's see here. We got that. We got that one. Okay. We got that. We got that one. Captain Jalen, too. Thank you. Why did the South Tower collapse first on September 11th? Because the South Tower was that the second one hit. I always mix up which ones were hit first. The South Tower, if it was the second one hit, it was because the plane hit lower. It hit lower on the tower than what it did on the first tower to be hit. So there was more weight above the impact zone. So it just gave out first. It was just, gravity and the impact zone and all that stuff. But let's see. We got that. We got that one. Historic travels. Super Bowl. Football thing. Okay. David 5, thank you. Edmund Fitzgerald wreck, U.S. Canadian border, part of the ship in U.S. other Canada. Edmund Fitzgerald wreck, U.S./Canadian border, part of the ship in U.S. other Canada. Seriously? Is the Fitzgerald split up between the? That can't be right. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Let's see here. Edmund Fitzgerald wreck site. Let me see here. Okay, we got that right there. Edmund Fitzgerald loading up the wreck site. Fitzgerald remains. Let's see here. Canadian Whitefish Point, Lake Superior. Okay. Is it really split between the U.S. and Canada? That can't be right. I thought it was too far south for that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. But I thought it was further south than that. I didn't think it was that. Is there like a better map than this? Like I have a map right here, but it's not showing. Oh wait, here we go. The route of the Fitzgerald. Will this load? Here we go. Okay, please pay us to look at the map. Shut up. that's what this website said. Please pay us to look at this map. Shut up. Shut up, website. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Okay, I'll look into that, David. Thank you for the 5. Historic Dude, 1912, 2, thank you. Video idea, why is Britannic's funnel still there? Are they still there? Or are parts of them still there? I know that there's that famous image, that painting from Ken Marshall that showed them. But are they still there now? But you know that the reason why the Britannic isn't decaying as fast as Titanic is because there's a lot more sea life where Britannic is than Titanic. At 400 feet deep, there is still some sunlight that gets down there. Not a lot, but some does. So there is more sea life. So like, in case you guys didn't know this, that is why Britannic is in much better shape than Titanic, because there's a lot more sea life and everything around Britannic than Titanic. So that the rusticles that are eating Titanic are there, but they have to compete with all these other organisms. And these other organisms are actually helping protect Britannic from the rusticles. They can't just go crazy all over Britannic like they did Titanic because there's not much life down 2.5 miles. But yeah, fun fact. Mark, okay, I get it now. You're talking about the Super Bowl. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for the 2, Mark. Let's see. Olivia 5, thank you. Quiz time. Titanic sank on April 15, 1912. Was Harley Davidson a company back then? If so, what did they sell? What is it with you and all these random bits of... You just like being able to say, ha, 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 I know something that Sam doesn't. I'm sure Harley Davidson was around. They probably sold motorcycles. I know that they were around for a long time. Harley Davidson. Or they sold something like it. Harley Davidson, let's see here. Founded in 1903. Harley Davidson... 1903 motorcycles. Let's see. Yeah, it popped up. Harley Davidson. Oh, it looks like a motor for a bicycle. Did they make bicycle motors? Is that what they did? Ah, okay. They made bicycle motors. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Maritime throwing me off. Or not Maritime, Olivia. Maritime says, Sam, do you know what Maritime anniversary is coming up in 2 days? It wasn't. The Wilhelm Gustloff was January, right? Was it? Wilhelm Gustloff already passed. Wilhelm Gustloff sinking. That was January. Let's see, the sinking day, January 3rd. Ah, January 30th. Yeah, January 30th. Okay. I thought it was the beginning of the month, but no, it's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. I knew it was January. I couldn't. I thought it was like January 1st or something. But yeah, January 30th. Okay. I knew that it was in January. Okay. I knew it was in January, but I didn't remember the exact day. Sus. I knew it was. I'm like, it has to. I thought it already passed. But it was coming up. Okay. Hey, Maritime. I knew it was January. Okay. I haven't thought about the Gustloff in a while. All right. And I did remember it was January. Okay. And excuse me, Maritime? Rookie mistake? Rookie mistake, huh, Maritime? Well, I mean, I'm not the one who just thought the Republic sank in the Great Lakes. Okay. I'm just saying, Maritime. If someone didn't know that the Republic sank in the Atlantic, thought it sank in the Great, I never said that. Oh. Uh-oh, Maritime, you made a mistake. Uh-oh. Savage Sam in Maritime. Hi, says. Hope you're doing well. I'm just messing with Maritime. Maritime's giving me crap because I forgot the exact day the Gustloff went down. I thought it was earlier in January. I knew it was January. I just thought it was earlier. Maritime's like, rookie mistake. Okay. I'll remember that, Maritime. I'll remember that. I did get you on that question about the Titanic's time zone, though. Remember that? I did get you on that. Some would call that a rookie mistake, not knowing that the Titanic's time was 1 hour ahead of Eastern time. So I did get you there, Maritime. And that would be considered a rookie mistake. Not really, ... Oh, I mean, Maritime, just you need to remember that, I know Titanic, and you just have to accept the fact that, I know Titanic, and just saying. That's a rookie. That is a rookie Titanic mistake. Just saying. Cool shirt, Sam. Thanks. Nice shirt, by the way. Thanks, guys. These are this is the Histobrick shirt from Histobrick. Yeah, I dig that shirt, Sam. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I saw that Histobrick made these, so I bought a few. Actually, hold on a second. I did a short about them a while back. Yeah, I ordered one, and he was kind enough to send me the other. But yeah, he made this one of Titanic, and then he also did like the drawing version. They're both really, really cool. So anyway. Let's see here. Now for the sponsor of this video, Histobrick. Right. Hey, Histobrick makes awesome stuff. Cora says, Sam, I'm wearing the same shirt as you. Well, awesome, Cora. Thank you. Says, I love the drawing. Listen, they're both really cool. They're both insanely cool. Yeah. Oh, and I am actually getting behind on super chats. Okay. Let's see here. Cora 5, thank you. Hey Sam, are you ever planning on going to the Titanic Museum in Belfast one day? By the way, I'm going to the Titanic Museum in Florida in May. Awesome, Cora. And yes, whenever I make it to Belfast, I am definitely going to go see the Titanic Museum. And I want to see the Nomadic. I want to go see the Nomadic. Nomadic is a big reason why I want to go. The Nomadic and the Titanic Museum. And I just want to go back to, I've never been to Ireland. I've been to London, but I've never been to Ireland. I didn't have time. I really consider going. Some people in my group, that feeling, that tickle feeling you get in your throat when you feel like you're about to burp and then it doesn't happen and you're just like, like, and it bothers you. That just happened to me. But anyway, yes, a few people in my group said that they were going to go to Ireland just for a few hours, and I almost went with them. But I ultimately decided against it because I'm like, I'm here in London. I'm going to enjoy London. Glad I didn't do that because they ended up getting stuck at the airport. So that was the right decision there. it looks like we've got a. All right, we're gonna hide this person. We got a troll. Thanks, Thanks for dealing with that. Olivia 5, thank you. Sam, I could always pick on you. By the way, where is your niece? Where's your niece, Olivia? Oops, wasn't supposed to say the baby name out loud. Really, Olivia, you're hoping that my niece will be named after you. You know something? If Rachel actually told me that, Rachel won't tell me. Rachel won't tell me what they're going to name the baby. But if she told me that the baby's name was Olivia, all right, let me tell you this, okay? This is exactly what I would do. If Rachel said, guys, this is our babe. This is me and my husband's baby. Her name is Olivia. I'd be like, no joke. I'd be like, that is what I would do. Face palm. I would. And then Olivia would never let me live it down. Olivia would be like, yes, forever. So, face palm, waist palm. But yeah, Rachel won't say. Rachel, meme face palm. But yeah, so the baby is due within 2 weeks. So I'd say within a week or two, I'll be an uncle. I will be an uncle within the next week or two. So I would absolutely die. Like I would die. I would be laughing so hard if Rachel said her baby's name is Olivia. Here's the thing. I don't think Olivia. I don't think Rachel knows about you, Olivia. Like I don't think you have ever spoken to my sister. So I think that would be even funnier. just the amount of coincidence with that would be absolutely hilarious. Good Lord, that's so funny. Okay, we got that one. Hold on. Okay, we got that one. Historic 5, thank you. Did you know that Titanic's interiors was extremely inspired from the Big Four ships, mostly Adriatic? I did not know that. I did not know that they were inspired from the Big Four. It does make sense. The Big Four was they were like the best ships for the White Star. You know, they were so proud of those ships. So it does make sense that they would take design elements from the Big Four and put them onto the Olympic class. That absolutely does. Thanks for the 5, Historic. I did not know that. Cora, 2, thank you. Sam, I'm wearing the same shirt as you, lol. Okay, thanks, Cora. Let's see here. Jalen, 2, thank you. Today is the 4-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's death. I did not know that. That's very sad. Very sad. Thank you for the 2, Jalen. Let's see. Wait, hold on a second. Kobe Bryant. Oh, the helicopter thing. Yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how terrible that would have been? Or how terrible it was? Kobe Bryant. Yeah, this was the helicopter thing, right? He died in a helicopter crash. Am I remembering correctly? I'm pretty sure. Am I right, guys? Is he the one who died in the helicopter crash? Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. It just out of nowhere. It just happened. And his daughter. Right. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember you. And wasn't it a fog? They took off in a fog, right? And the pilot lost control, or was there an engine failure? Or did they fly into a mountain? I don't remember all the specifics. With it. But yeah, I remember that. And that was absolutely terrible and extremely sad. Why were they flying in the first place? I don't understand that. If the fog was that bad, why would you take off? Like, why would you fly in that? I don't understand. Pilot got disoriented. Okay, Jalen. There was an incident that happened. There was an incident that happened a while back. So I don't know if I've talked about it before. Okay, I went to school in Florida for a time. I went to college there, and while I was there, there was this little airport very close to where I lived. Okay. And I mean, when I say little airport, I mean really tiny. Like you can only land small planes there, like Cessnas or other small private aircraft, Diamonds or whatever. And anyway, there was this back then, I loaded trucks for UPS. That was my job. And I was driving home one night. My home was this area was about 25 miles or so from Daytona Beach. I lived in that area. And anyway, I was driving home that night, and it was like 10 o'clock, and there was this huge fog over everything. Like, I mean, I couldn't see 10 feet ahead of me. The fog was so bad, and I could barely see the road. And I was talking to my mom on the phone. I'm like, this fog is insane. Anyway, the next day, I learned that there was a plane crash in that area. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, what plane crash? How did this happen? And it was a small private airplane. I think it was a Cessna. And anyway, what happened was this woman worked for the guy who owned the plane. Okay. And she was learning to be a pilot. Like, she wasn't, I think she was allowed to. I'm not a pilot airplane expert, so don't quote me on some of these details if I might be misremembering. But I think she was allowed to fly by line of sight. Like, if it was a clear day, she could fly, but she wasn't cleared to fly by instrument. I think that's a thing. Any pilots out there, correct me, but one way or another, she wasn't that sure how to fly by instrument, but she was able to fly by visual. VFR, is that right? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, anyway, so this huge fog moves in. VFR versus IF. Okay. Gotcha. So she was allowed to fly by line of sight, but she wasn't allowed to fly by instruments. And that's what you would have to do to get through this fog. So she takes off in this fog, and her plan is to fly like 10 miles, okay, from Edgewater, Florida to New Smyrna, Florida. And when she was flying, she got into that fog and got completely disoriented. So she couldn't see, she didn't know. And I'm like, why on earth would she do that? Like, why would she even try to fly it later? And it turns out she wasn't given permission by the owner of the plane to fly it. She technically stole it. Anyway, so she gets up in the air and she gets completely disoriented and she starts freaking out. And anyway, and I found the air traffic control logs back then, like the recordings from air traffic control, and I was listening to it. And they were telling her, ma'am, pull up. You need to pull up. You're flying. Like, she's like, I need help. I can't see. And like, ma'am, pull up. You're at 500 feet. You need to climb. And she goes, no, I'll crash. I'll be in the clouds. Like, ma'am, you're already in the clouds. Pull up. You're already in the fall. Pull. We'll guide you in. And she just refused to. And like, when I was listening to the log, I'm like, I would be scared to be in a car with this woman. But she was flying an airplane. And anyway, she wasn't flying she wasn't paying attention to her instruments. And she flew into the Atlantic. She flew into the Atlantic Ocean, and the plane was destroyed on impact. And when I heard about that, I was like, holy, it happened like really close to Daytona. This was like 10, 12, 13 years ago. Like, this is something from college. And when the college I went to, they were primarily an aviation college. I wasn't there for that, but that was primarily what they were. That's usually what you go to school there for. And there were all these rumors and stuff going around that it was a student from the college and everything, but it wasn't. But I was just like, holy crap. Like, she took off. She got disoriented. She wasn't. Are you allowed to do that, pilots? Like, any pilots or anybody that flies out there, are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to fly by, like, clear to be fly by visual sight and not be like certified with instruments? Is that a thing? Are you allowed to do that? Walker says, was she all right? No, unfortunately not. She was killed on impact. The plane was gone. She basically nosedived into the sea. I mean, she was just gone. We got some trolls tonight. Boom. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it was very, very sad. Very sad story. And I couldn't believe it when it happened. I'm like, why would you fly in that? And it really hit home with me because I'm like, I was driving that night. And I'm like, I can't imagine flying it. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. And sorry, I started talking about that story. That took me a minute. And there comes some super chats. Let's see. We got that one. Got that. David 5, thank you. Do you ever think they will find the Griffin shipwreck? Northwest Flight 2501. The Griffin shipwreck. Hold on. Let's see. Griffin shipwreck. Let me see what this is. The Griffin shipwreck. The Griffin is a sailing vessel built by French explorers. It looks like they did find it. The oldest shipwreck in the Great Lakes. Yeah, they found it. It says it was found on May 11th, 2022. Looks like they did find it. Okay, I'm not really sure what you're talking about there, but looks like they did find it. Thanks for the 5, David. Garth 5, thank you. Sir Francis Drake died 428 years ago today? I did not know that, but thank you for telling me. I did not know about that. You guys are so smart. You guys know all these crazy dates of all these big things from history. I did not know that. Thank you. Let's see. Option 10. Thank you so much. I'm going to go into naval engineering because of Titanic. Also, what's up with the... What is it with all that? Like, why is everybody saying all that? But that's really cool. That's really, really cool that you're going into that. Yeah, listen, Titanic inspired a lot of people. It was a very interesting ship. And yeah, the engineering and stuff behind it, it was very, very cool. And it's actually inspired a lot of engineers and stuff like that. So very cool. Thank you for the 10 option. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got that one. Historic Dude, 2, thank you. New Britannic movie coming out in 2025. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Thanks for the 2. Astronauta, 5, thank you. If you could save one person from Titanic, who would you save? Good gosh. I mean, how would you choose that? You know what I would do? If I could only pick up one person and save one person, I would find a child. I would find a child somewhere that was in trouble, and that's what I would do. If I could only pick one person and save one person from the ship, I would find a child. I mean, what else could I do? I'd try to save more if I could, but I would just try to find some child and get them out of there. That'd be what I would do. That would be what I would do. Thank you for the 5. It's a really sad thing to think about. Jalen, 2, thank you. What do you think happens to planes that disappear? You mean the ones that are you talking about, like the Bermuda Triangle and all of that? Well, most of the aircraft that disappear, it seems like they happen over the ocean. So they're in the ocean somewhere. You know, like the most famous aircraft that, like the planes that I can think of that vanished is like one of the more famous ones. Well, it's actually a fleet of aircraft or squadron, I should say. Flight 19, the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, King got it. King got it. Flight 19, the maritime Flight 19. That's immediately what. that's as soon as what I was thinking about. What? No way. Yeah. Flight 19. Flight 19 is exactly what I was thinking about when you guys were commenting on that. But honestly, they probably they're in the ocean somewhere. You know, it's just like it's like Amelia Earhart's aircraft. You know, I'm sure it sank to the bottom of the ocean somewhere. She was flying over. I forget exactly where she was when they lost contact. I think she was flying. She was around an island or something, or she was trying to reach an island when her plane ran out of fuel. Yeah, so stuff like that. Hawkeye and the PBA Mariner that was sent to find him. Yeah. You're right, Hawkeye. We were gonna play Sea of Thieves yesterday, weren't we? And I completely forgot. Sorry, Hawk. And you know what? I even messaged Space and told him that we were gonna play Sea of Thieves yesterday, and I completely forgot until this very moment. Sorry. sorry. Sam facepalm question mark. Yeah, that is another facepalm thing. Sorry, Hawk. Sorry about that, dude. Historic 1912 too. Thank you. The movie is about Violet Jessup. What movie? Wait. Oh, the Britannic movie? Are you being serious? Is there legit a new Britannic movie coming out and it's going to be about Violet Jessup? Is that really a thing? Hey, Sam, thoughts on the Britannic movie? Is there really a new Britannic movie coming out? I'll look that up. I will absolutely look that up. Let's see here. Sam facepalm again. Yes. Olivia 20, thank you so much. Can you do a video on the Californian Clipper Boeing seaplane that did an unplanned flight around the world in 1941 after dropping off stuff in Pearl Harbor? After taking off, they got word the harbor was attacked. So wait, there was a plane that took off from Pearl Harbor and they were flying away. And then while they were flying away, they heard that it was attacked. Like they just got out of there. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Hang on. I'm going to put that on the list, Olivia. Video ideas. I'm going to look that up. Let's see. California. What is it called? The California what? California Clipper. Okay. California Clipper. Okay. I will look that up, Olivia. Thank you so much. Airplane Pearl Harbor. Can you imagine missing Pearl Harbor just like a few minutes? That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the 20, Olivia. Let's see here. Snort Dude 5, thank you. They just started production and no actors yet except Violet. Ah, so it's a brand new thing. Hang on, I'm looking this up right now. New Britannic movie in production. Let me see. We're gonna check this out. Is there a new Britannic movie? How to Watch Britannic 2000 on Roku. Mystery Britannic 2017. Britannic film 2000 spy movie. I don't see anything new. I don't see any kind of new Britannic stuff. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but I don't see anything new here about it. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but thanks. Thanks for the 5. We got another 20. Wow, from Garth. Thank you. You need to watch the trailer for the new Titanic movie. They call it Jack's Back. They dive the wreck and find Jack frozen. They thaw him out and keep him locked up, but he escaped and had to learn. I know exactly what you're talking about, Garth, and that is the most. Okay, so it's a fan-made commercial. It's completely fan-made, and they took things from all of these other famous movies. Let's see, Titanic 2. If they ever did that, I would die inside. Titanic 2, Jack's Back. But as a fan-made trailer, I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah. So that's a thing. That is like the worst. Like, it's awful. It's awful. And this video has 52 million views. April 15. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so as a fan-made trailer, it's funny. But if they actually did that, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's disrespectful. Don't do that. Oh, gosh. But thank you for the 20, Garth. And yes, I have seen that. Historic did 1912, thank you. Well, my dad is a writer, so I take his word. What? Your dad's involved with that? Seriously? That's cool. Thank you for the 2, Historic. If you could do me a favor, send me a link for an article about that in my Discord. I would love to read it. Jalen, too, thank you. Can you do a video on American Airlines Flight 191? American Airlines Flight 191. Let me look that up. American Airlines Flight 191. Let me see. 1979. The race from Chicago to Los Angeles. Whoa. Missing its left engine and leaking fuel and hydraulic fluid? How the heck did this happen? Let's see. On the during takeoff, during initial its left engine detached from the wing, causing a loss of control, and the airplane crashed less than 1 mile from the runway. Holy cow. And there's actually an image right here of it in the sky. Holy cow. I did not know about this. Holy cow, that's insane. Yeah, I don't do aircraft stuff too much, but I will definitely look into that. American Airlines Flight 191. Okay, thanks for that. I will definitely look into that. Thank you. I did not know about that. Olivia 10, thank you. The California Clipper survived a engine fire, an almost attack from British forces using gasoline as fuel, and couldn't land on the water because it had no landing. It survived an engine fire, almost attack from British forces using gasoline as fuel, and couldn't land on the water because it had no landing. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, speaking of airplanes, I forget the flight, but I think this happened back in the 70s. I saw a thing about it a long time ago, so don't quote me on the details. But it was a pilot who had his children on the plane with him. Like, and when I say children, I mean really young, like 10 and 8 years old. And he let them into the cockpit and let them sit, like he turned on the autopilot and he let them like mess with the controls. Like they were like he let them hold on to the yoke and everything. And anyway, one of the kids did something and the plane went down. And he got back into the cockpit seat and he was trying to like get control back, but it went down and the plane crashed. I forget the details about it, but it was a Russian pilot. Does anybody know the flight? Does anybody know the flight number or anything like that? Does anybody know what's going on? I heard about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Where the kids were in the plane cockpit. Yeah. So, speaking of airplane stuff, did you guys hear that guy who intentionally crashed that plane on YouTube for views? Did you all hear about that? That guy who tried to pretend that that his plane suffered an engine failure and he jumped. He intentionally crashed his airplane, pretending it was an engine failure for views. Okay, so here's my question about that. Anyway, the guy got a prison sentence. He actually is going to prison, so listen, serves him right. But here's the thing about that, okay? Here's the thing about that, okay? With the way the internet is, with the way YouTube is, and trust me, I know from experience, because if I make even the tiniest mistake on one of my videos, you guys let me know instantly, okay? But on that note, like, if you're full of it, the internet will figure it out. I mean, there are way too many experts out there for you to be able to pull something over like that. I mean, if you're full of it, people will know. So, do you honestly think that you could stage an airplane engine failure and pilots wouldn't notice immediately? Do you really think that? And he just happened to go up there with a parachute. Number one, pilots don't do that. Number two, he's at what, freaking 10,000 feet. So he had plenty of glide time. It's just, it is the stupidest thing. He's like, oh no, I'm going to die. Oh no, I'm going to die. I got to jump. And he jumps out of the plane. And yet every inch of the plane is covered in cameras. And him screaming that he's got an engine failure, he's in trouble, but he remembers to go and grab his selfie stick. I mean, it's just the stupidest thing. And you see him pulling back on the yoke like he's trying to stall the plane. I mean, I'm not even a pilot, and I'm like, what is up with this? This is really weird. I mean, anyway, so everybody's like, what's the video title? Hang on a second. I'm going to try this. Let me see if I can find it. I crashed my airplane. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can find this real quick. Yep, it's still here. It's still here. Hold on. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try. Let me see if this will work. Okay. Hang on. Let's see how. Okay. We're good there. Okay. Let's see if this works. Google Chrome would like to record. Let's see. Open system settings. Oh. Allow this app. So YouTube added a thing where I could do. I don't know how this will work though. Will this work? Oh, it's got all these security things. Okay. I'll have to figure this out later. Okay. Anyway, they added a thing where you can share your screen, but there's a lot of settings you have to enable. So I'll figure that out and we'll do it next time. But yeah, here, let's just do this. I'll have to play with the settings. The video is called "I Crashed My Airplane," and it is literally like the most cheesy thing. I crashed my plane. Yeah, here it is. Let's just do this. Okay. I mean, like, it is. Come on. Oh, why are you doing this now? There we go. Okay. Look how high up he is. He says he's got an engine failure. Okay. Yeah, he says he's got an engine failure. All right. But look how high up he is. He is not in any immediate danger. Okay. There's no reason he can't glide that thing. Okay. Look, he's pulling back on the yoke. He is pulling back on the yoke right there, like he's trying to stall the plane. Don't do it. Don't, like, seriously, dude. Seriously. Oh, and when you jumped, you have every inch of the plane covered in cameras. And you remember to grab your selfie stick. You remember to grab your selfie stick to get these cool shots of you. Look at that field down there. There are so many places down there where you could land that plane. You mean to tell me that pilots are not going to call you out on that? You mean to tell me that pilots are not going to call you out on that? I mean, there was clearly places down there he could land that plane. Anyway, so sorry, I didn't mean to vent. I didn't mean to vent. I mean, gosh, that made me so mad when I saw that. I could not. And I mean, sure, the area did look isolated. Like, it didn't look like there was a lot of places down there where people could get hurt. But it's not like it was completely abandoned. I mean, there were houses down there. People did live in that area. I mean, what if the plane came down on someone's house? He lied to the FAA. And anyway, so. Complete serenity. Okay, I feel better now. Christian says the guy must work for Brightside. Yeah, I know. Oh gosh. Anyway, so I mean, like, I'm not even a pilot, and I'm like, this is a load of bull crap. So I mean, anyway, I can feel my heart rate. I can feel my pulse going up. Okay, Olivia too. Then you couldn't land on land because no gear. Wrong. Wrote wrong. Got you, Olivia. Thank you for the 2. Kara 5. Thank you so much. Hi Sam. Sorry it's been so long, but I wanted to know what books and / or videos on Titanic you would recommend for middle schoolers. Thanks. The Ken Marshall's Art of the Titanic is a really, really good book. There are a lot of good Titanic books out there, and honestly, like, my personal favorite, as I've said 1,000 times, is On a Sea of Glass. If you want the book that I consider to be the best book on Titanic, it is On a Sea of Glass. Now, it's not exactly made for middle schoolers, but honestly, like, it's fine. Like, when I was in middle school, I could understand it just fine. It's not too technical. It just tells you the story. In my opinion, On a Sea of Glass is the Bible on Titanic. You know, anything you want to know about Titanic, it's in that book. So get him On a Sea of Glass. That is the best book. But I would also recommend Ken Marshall's art book on Titanic, like The Art of the Titanic. That's also another really good one. There's so many. There's so many. And I haven't encountered a Titanic book yet that I didn't like. So most of the stuff that spews misinformation about Titanic is on YouTube or on the internet or whatever. You guys know I saw a thing that said, did a solar eclipse cause the sinking of Titanic? Somebody actually thought a solar eclipse might have caused the sinking. And I'm just like, man, they are really reaching. They are really reaching right now for anything to do with Titanic. So anyway, but yeah, On a Sea of Glass. Cara, thank you for the 5. Olivia 5, thank you. Did you hear about a guy named Sam who refuses to get off a train for 3 days just because there was a derailed train in front of it? You mean the situation where the guy was stuck in the woods because a freight train derailed in front of him? And he couldn't get off because he was in the middle of the woods. And on top of that, his car was also on board the train, so he couldn't leave it. Yeah, Olivia, who are you talking about? I have no idea who you're talking about. Thanks for the 5. Oh, Olivia, it's just like you have the same, like, for different ways, these, like, just like these live streams wouldn't be the same without Maritime, these live streams wouldn't be the same without you. It's like you and Maritime are like such a constant presence in these streams. You guys really bring it out. So it's just like, wouldn't be the same without you. It says, it's Sam, it's you. I know, says. Did you not hear me referencing it? So, Caleb says, wow, a whole stream without slow-mo. Well, you know what? A whole stream without slow-mo? Well, you know what? Just for that, here we go. Just for that. Okay, slow-mo on, 300 seconds. Boom, there we go. Because you jinxed it. So there we go. Slow mode is on every 5 minutes. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, but you were asking for it. I had to do it. Yeah, I know. We've been doing pretty good today. Mod only stream. Woohoo! Let the Q&A begin, bro. What? No, Taylor. What the? All right. Hey, look, I had to do it. Okay. Somebody said something. I know the live stream's been pretty calm this evening. So, Olivia, yes, slow mode is off. Chat away. I had to do it. Okay. You guys know I'm a jokester. Sorry, people. I had to do it. What the Nantucket? So, you know what you just made me think of, William? I don't know if you're my age, you might remember it. There was a movie when I was a kid, and it was called Spy Kids, and it was about these kids that were spies and everything. And, you know, back then, like, you know, your parents tried to, like, keep you from learning, like, curse words and stuff like that. And, you know, they didn't say them really in kids' movies. In Spy Kids, the girl, I forgot her name, but anyway, she goes, oh, shiitake mushrooms. And I went, shiitake mushrooms? Now, I did know that word. You know, I knew the S word and everything. And it was so funny. So when I'm like, oh, that's a way I can say that and not say a curse word, and Mom won't get mad at me. So after that, I started saying shiitake mushrooms whenever I was mad, and Mom went, Sam, don't you do that. I went, Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Devious Sam. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but like I didn't know the F word for a very long time, like when I was younger. And I was watching Christmas Story, and you remember the part in the movie where he drops those bolts for the car and he goes, "Oh, fudge." And he goes, "But I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the F dash 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 word." And me and my brother and sister, we were watching that and we were like, "What word is that? What word is that, Mom?" And she would not, like, "We are not telling you what that word is." And we were so curious. It's like that movie told us that word existed, and we were like, "What is that word?" And my parents were like, "Why was that in there? Why did they joke about that?" Oh gosh. Dawson says, "I'm surprised you didn't end up with a bar of soap in your mouth." Let's see. Meek starts. It was well, you know what it's like when you're a kid. If your parents tell you something like you can't know that or whatever, it makes you 1,000 times more curious. But yeah, that's like my strongest memory from the Christmas Story. I'm like, what is it? What is it? And I also remember when he lied in the movie to his mom about where he heard the word, and the mom was on the phone with the other mom, and you hear her scream, and then the bar of soap. Oh gosh, that was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. Oh gosh. Then you guys are making me reminisce. Okay. Sorry that there were I'm getting behind on super chat. Sorry guys. Let's see. We got another 2 from Option. Thank you. Thoughts on the Boeing 737 Max? I don't know about issues with that. I would look it up, and I'm a little bit behind on super chats, but like quality control issues, I don't know what's going on with that options. I'd have to look it up, but if there's a problem, they need to fix it. Jalen too, thank you. Could there have been more planes hijacked on September 11th? I thought that the hijackers got all of the planes that they were intending. There was just the they didn't hit all their targets. There were the heroes on United. Was it United 91? United 91, right? Yeah. There were the heroes on that plane who fought back, and they prevented that plane from reaching its target. But I don't recall ever hearing that there were planes that they tried to hijack but didn't. I don't recall hearing about that. But anyway, that was one of the worst days in U.S. history. No doubt about that. Thank you for the 2, Jalen. Chase 5, thank you. Hey Sam, I work on the SS Milwaukee Clipper, a steamship built in 1904, located Muskegon. sorry. Muskegon. Next time you're in the area, come take a tour. I know people are going to laugh about how I try to pronounce that, but okay, I will definitely check that out. That's Milwaukee. All right, I will definitely check that out. That is really cool. You work on that. Do me a favor, Chase. DM me in Discord. And like that way we can be in contact, and I will let you know when I come. And I would absolutely do video. Could do a video there. That is so cool. A Clipper, a steamship built in 1904. I would love to do a video on that. That is so cool. But yeah, if you're cool with that, message me in Discord, send me your information, and we'll check it out. And if I'm in the area, I will let you know. Thank you for the 5. Jalen too, thank you. They evacuate a lot of buildings and landmarks. Yeah, I did know about that. I didn't. Anything that was potentially targets and everything like that. I've talked about this before, but I was 10 years old when September 11th happened, so I barely remember it. And I don't think they turned it on TV. Like, I didn't know anything about it during the school day. My only real memory from that day was I was in elementary school at the time, I think 4th grade, maybe 3rd. And I remember Mom picked me up from school and told me that America had been attacked and some terrorists had flown airplanes in the buildings. And it went right over my head. I knew that it was serious and it was a terrible disaster, but I didn't get it. I was so young that I didn't understand the scale of it at the time. I was too young. And, I was talking to my grandma about this, and my grandmother was a little girl when Pearl Harbor got hit. And it was the same for her. You know, it's like she heard that Pearl Harbor got attacked, but she didn't really understand the gravity of it. She didn't really know like how serious it was. She was just too young. So yeah, I mean, in a way, you know, like 9/11 to us was like Pearl Harbor back then, or Titanic in 1912. Because did you guys know, I've talked about this before, James Cameron was actually filming his Ghost of the Abyss Titanic documentary during 9/11. So he was actually in a submersible on the deck of the Titanic when 9/11 happened. They were down there. And when they came up, they heard about it. And they said in the documentary, it was just the craziest thing, because like here they are at the site of a huge disaster from 100 years ago. And they just came up, and there was another disaster that was worse than Titanic. I mean, 9/11 was worse than Titanic. But they come up, and there's another disaster, just to the same scale or larger, like 9/11 did have more lives lost than Titanic, but there was the same shock. That's what I'm trying to say. There was the same shock, the disbelief that the unthinkable could happen, In that way, Titanic and 9/11 were similar. So, I mean, can you just imagine it? Anyway, I can't imagine it. They knew when they got back to the ship. Yep. Yep. Crazy. Okay, backtracking. We got that one. We got another 5 from Historic Dude. Thank you. Have you heard of a guy named Sam who exploded from watching Brightside? May he rest in peace. I don't know who this Sam is, but if he did watch Brightside, then, if he was doing his duty to watch that, to make sure that other people know how bad Brightside is, then you know what? He did the world a favor. So he did the world a favor, and I mean, here's to Sam. That is awful. Please forget I ever did that. Okay, that is absolutely terrible. Maritime, the ultimate sacrifice. Oh gosh, meme moment. Oh, that is so funny. Meme. Oh gosh. He made the ultimate sacrifice. You know what? Whoever this Sam person is, cheers to Sam. Am I legit just cheering to myself or something? It has been memed. Of course it has. Jiminy Christmas. You guys are something else. We got that one. David, too. Thank you. Have you ever visited Texas? Do you like Dallas? I've driven through Texas. I've never spent a significant amount of time there. Isn't Dallas where the Lusitania's propeller is? I think it is. Let's see here. Lusitania propeller. Yeah, Dallas, Texas. Yeah. The Lusitania propeller is in Dallas, Texas. I need to go there for that reason. I need to go to Texas to see the Lusitania propeller. I cannot believe that a propeller from the Lusitania is so close to me that, yeah, that's crazy. What is a propeller from the Lusitania doing in Texas? It's just the most random thing. And it's also just what is the big piece of the Titanic hull doing in Las Vegas? I mean, it's so far removed from Titanic that, what are these big pieces from these 2 famous British ocean liners doing so far away? It makes me chuckle a little bit. I'm like, okay. Anyway. Let's see. 10 from Dan. Thank you. What firefighting systems were in place on ships prior to the Morro Castle? I'm thinking of the Olympic class and their contemporaries. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the fire suppression technology was. They had fire extinguishers, right? How did they fight fires on ships in the early 1900s? I'm actually curious about that. Steam smothering systems were available in some ships to handle engine room bilge fires. The emphasis on firefighting was attack fires directly with men manning hoses, dispatching solid water, steams, or fogs. This remained an accepted approach during immediate post-war years. Huh. So they used hoses and used water, I guess. They had water pumps. Okay. That would actually make a really interesting video. How did they fight fire on ships during that time period? I am totally not adding that. How did they fight fires on ships during the early 1900s? I totally didn't just add that to the video list ideas. Thanks for the 10, Dan. Super appreciate you. Titanic Liam, too. Thank you. It was deleted. Okay, I guess it was a troll comment or something. Titanic Liam doesn't really known for trolls, so I'm not sure what he said that got says to delete it. But okay. Thanks to the 2, Liam, and sorry I didn't see it. Cora, too. Thank you, Sam. Show your shirt. My friend doesn't believe me. What, the Titanic shirt? The Titanic shirt that I'm wearing on from Histocrick? There you go. There you go. Thanks to the 2. I got that one. Olivia F. I think. Did you ever hear of a guy named Sam who purposely crashed the Disney cruise ship into a dock? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I was on me and my sister and her boyfriend, soon to be husband. They weren't married yet, but we went on a Disney cruise together. And while we were on board the ship, it crashed. They were here. I'll find the video. They were sailing it into Nassau. The harbor pilot brought it in too close. And Disney Dream hits dock. Yeah, and I was on board when it happened. Yikes.
I knew that was going to happen.
That guy. I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, I was on board when that happened. And hang on, let me see if wow, look at this video. Oh, this video is so old. But yeah, there's the dent. There's the dent. But yeah, I was on board when that happened. I was on board when that happened. It was insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, we got who let Scatino out. Oh boy. Chris 10, thank you. Hi Sam, I'm on a business trip to Fort Sticks and went to check out the site on the Hindenburg crash. There was only a plaque in the middle of the field. Given its fame, I'm surprised there wasn't more. Yeah, okay, so there's only a plaque. I heard that they have a plaque there. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure how famous Hindenburg is in the eyes of history. I mean, I know that we all know about it, and to me, it's kind of common knowledge. But I've met a lot of people who don't know about it, you know, so I'm not sure how well known it is among like people who aren't really into transportation history. So, I mean, I know it's crazy to think that, but I mean, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure because I have met people who don't know about the Hindenburg. I have met people that don't know about it. So, I mean, it's not the most famous disaster, that's for sure. But to me, I think it's a big deal. But, you know, pretty crazy. It wasn't talked about as much. Historic ships. I see. We got that one. Let's see. We got 2 from Jalen. Thank you. Alexa, send zombies to your apartment. They are here. Go. We gotta go. Guys, just don't panic. Don't panic. Just don't panic. Don't panic. We got this. We got this. Okay, wait. Okay. Don't panic. It's okay. Just okay. Just don't panic. Stop panicking. Okay. Sorry, I had to do it. Run, Sam, run. There's no zombies. Okay. Meme. Clipped. Meme. Run, boy. Calm down. Meme. Okay. You know something? Okay. You know, this is just an observation, Jalen. You love to say things that will generate a meme, don't you? You love to say things that will generate a meme. I think that is your thing. You know, you're just gonna come up with something to get me to do it. And yes, correct. Well, you know what? I'm glad that I can bring you guys entertainment. Okay. Mikasa said I took a screenshot. Shadow, of course. We love stream memes. Okay. Professional memer. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Thanks for the 2, Jalen. Olivia, thank you. Can you do a video about the way they took care of sewage and slide from the coal bunkers? Interesting. Like what they did. Didn't they just dump it overboard? I thought that that's what they did. I thought that like any ash or anything that was left over, like residue or whatever, I thought they just dumped it overboard. I'll look into it, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah, that one. Historic dude named 5. Thank you. Have you ever heard of a guy named Sam who explored the Queen Mary and was the reason they blocked the pool because he put? No, never heard of that. I always thought that they blocked. I don't know who you're talking about, but I always thought that they blocked the pool because of Jackie. I thought Jackie was the reason they closed off the pool because Jackie was haunting it. Not really. So for those of you who don't know, the real reason why the pool is locked up is because it's like the platform and everything that you walk out there on, it's very unstable. It's not structurally sound anymore, and it's at risk of collapsing the way I understand it. So, Jackie! Right. Listen, Cora says, I asked for you to show the shirt we're matching. I see. But yeah, I spent the night on Queen Mary. Didn't see any ghosts. Just got traumatized by my neighbors. But yeah, so that's it. All right, everybody. Well, hey, we are at 1 hour and 6 minutes. So you know what it means. What that means. It is now time for us to close out the live stream. So everybody, thank you all so much for tuning in. This was a ton of fun, you know, and we're just going to go ahead and close it all. Bye, Sam. No, I'm joking. What? No. Wait, what? No. Don't worry. I'm joking. It is now time for the Q&A. So for those of you that are new here, here's what we do, okay? At the end of every live stream, we do a Q&A. We have the entire chat against our residential maritime historian. Maritime history. Make yourself known, good sir. Make yourself known. Say hello. Yamatos never die. There he is. Captain Jalen, can you make me a mod? Done. There you go, Jalen. Jalen, you're good. You deserve to be a mod. There you go, Jalen. You are now a moderator. There you go. Speaking of which, I did need. Okay. All right. There you go. You now have moderator privilege, Jalen. You've been here long enough. That's fine. Olivia 5, thank you. Real quick quiz. Titanic sank on April 15, 1912. Did the New York Police Department have their first police car back then? I have no idea. When did the police department get their first police car? I would imagine they did. But anyway, what's the answer, Olivia? Thank you for the time. All right, everybody. So here's the rules, okay? At the end of every live stream, we do a Q&A. We do the entire chat against our residential maritime historian. Gilbert says, is it that easy to become a mod? No. So the way you become a mod is spend a lot of time here. You know, if I know you, we interact a lot. If you're in my Discord, that's another plus. But yeah, if you're a mod in my Discord, you automatically get a mod role in the YouTube. But if you're also active in my community and I know you and all that stuff, then I don't care if you're a mod. You know, so. But yeah, so I do not care. But yeah, you can't just like be like, hey, I want to be a mod. I make you a mod. You got to be active. I got to know you and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's how we do it. I ask 10 questions, and we have the entire chat go up against our residential maritime historian, maritime history, okay? I'll ask 10 questions, and when you see the word go, pop up in the chat, maritime. Sam! Exclamation mark. What maritime? Oh, shoot, Ismay! I completely. Oh, there you are. Holy cow. As moderator, yeah, you're right. Holy cow. I'd never made Ismay a mod. Holy cow. I'd never made Ismay a mod. You should have said something, Ismay. You should have said something sooner. Hello. Sorry, Ismay. Ismay, you have to say something, dude. You got to say something to me. You have to say something to me. I didn't even know. Okay. Ismay's reputation run over the mud. Oh my gosh. You got to say something to me. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Problem corrected. Okay. All you had to do was message me, Ismay. That's all you had to do. Just message me. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to ask you 10 questions. Okay. Now, where Maritime is alone against 163 of you, I do give him a little bit of a handicap. As long as he answers the question within the first few seconds, he'll get a point. But for everybody else, all you got to do to get a point is just answer the question ahead. And you answer the question when you see the word go pop up in the chat. If you answered early, it doesn't count. Okay, hold on. I've got to make the scoreboard. Okay. All right. Maritime history. Got it. Okay. And everyone else. There we go. All right. Here we go, guys. Truly a moment, DK. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Truly a moment. All right. Let's do a warm-up question, okay? Let's do a warm-up question, all right? Warm-up question. Just an easy one. Make sure everybody understands the rules. How many propellers did the Titanic have? Go. How many propellers did the Titanic have? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. There we go. Good job, guys. 3, 3, 3, 9 from Carlos. I think you're thinking of Turbinia, Carlos. Cool. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Question one. Real question. What piece of wreckage from the RMS Titanic was found that proves that the bow and stern sections remained attached for a brief period of time after the breakup? What piece was found that proved this? Go. What piece was found that proved this? No, don't see it. There we go. Let's see here. Karen says the double bottom. Great job. Jalen, double bottom. Maritime, double hull. Same thing. The double bottom. Good job. The double bottom. A lot of people got that one. All right. That is a tie. Good job, guys. Good job. Double bottom. Bada boom, bada boom. 1-1. All right. Question 2. Okay. Question 2. Even though, all right, now you guys have to pay very close attention to this question, okay? It's extremely important. You've got to get all the details to understand the question to its fullest, okay? Even though the RMS Titanic was thought to be the biggest and most... Gotcha. I did my little ad thing again. I did another one of my ad. I did another one of my ad jokes. No ad. Please wait, an ad. Really ads. The ad. What ad? I got an ad. No ad. I didn't. What ad? The ad. So yeah, I timed it so an ad would play. Sam, you little. Oh, perfect timing. Ad moment ad. I got a 25-second ad. Sorry I had to do it. YouTube told me it was about to play one. I'm like, I'm just going to let this roll. and see what happens. I should have expected it at this point. All right. Question two. Even though the Britannic should have been able to remain afloat following the mine detonation, what was the deciding factor that ultimately caused the Britannic to sink? So what happened with the Britannic that caused it to go down? Go. What was the deciding factor? Flayman, porthole windows. Jalen, porthole windows. Porthole windows. Good job. Porthole windows. Open windows. Maritime, open window. Open portholes. Good job. Open portholes. Everybody was ready for that one. Maritime, your name was still pretty far down the list, but I know it's just because everybody was responding really quick. But man, you guys are ready for that. I can just see you guys going. I can just picture that. But yep, that's a tie. Good job. Boom. Good job. Still anyone's contest. All right, question 3. How many watertight compartments could Britannic handle breached and not sink under normal circumstances? Go. How many watertight compartments? Maritime 6. Maritime was ready for that one. He was so ready for that. I mean, as soon as he heard the first words, he was like, click. Oh, he was ready. He's just like, I have a mental image of Maritime just like on the keyboard, just waiting to hear the question. He's like, that'd be a good meme. All right, there we go. Guys, hey, you meme creators out there. You can do it like when Maritime hears a Q&A question. He's like that. You could just that'd be a good meme. Okay, yeah, guys, please don't spam, please. Truly a meme. Yep, 100%. All right, question. So yeah, there we go. Maritime is now ahead 3-2. 3-2. All right, question 4. In October of 1909, the Hudson Fulton celebration occurred in New York City. The Lusitania was showed off as being one of the most state-of-the-art ocean liners in the world. Another new revolutionary piece of transportation technology was also on display during this celebration. What was it? Ready, set, go. What was it? What was this new piece of technology? Let's see here. Basketball, the plane, Jalen first plane, Zachary, Wright Brothers plane, Wright Brothers plane, Wright Brothers, Maritime aircraft by the Wright. There he is. I was like, Maritime's got to know this. Maritime has got to know. Oh, Maritime, you did it like a second too early. You did it like a fraction of a second too early. That's why you didn't get it immediately. But you did it a second too early. Anyway, that's a tie. I'll make that a tie. You were just a little bit too early, Maritime, or you would have had the you would have gotten it first. A second too early. Let's see here. Craig says, Sam, I said the answer faster than Maritime. So here's the thing, to any of you who are new to the Q&A and all that, there is a delay. So just because you see something show up as first or something on your screen, there's a delay before it gets to me. So you have to time it right so that it gets close to me. Maritime. Shh. Okay. So I'll give you guys a hint on how to beat Maritime. You can speed up the live stream a little bit. There's a way to make it play a little bit faster. That's one thing that Maritime does. So yeah, so so that's one thing that Maritime does. He speeds it up a little so you get to hear it a little bit first and everything. So yeah, so that doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't? I thought that's something that he did. Anyway, let's see. Don't tell, sneaky. All right. Anyway, wait. Was that a tie? Yeah. Wait. We're on question 4. Did I give points for that? I forget. Did I do points for that? Where were we at? Where were we at a few seconds ago? I forget where we're at on the points. Did I do points or wait? I actually forgot. We're on question 4. I think we're good. 4-3. Okay. Yeah. You did get. Okay. Got you. Yeah, you did. Okay. I had a mind blank moment. Okay. Question 5. All right. This question involves a name, and I need the first and last name for the answer to be kind of correct. You got that, Maritime? You got that, Maritime? All right. Joshua, too. Thank you, Sam. I watch your videos since 2020. I live in Texas. Cool, Joshua. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for the super chat. All right, question 5. When the Titanic was sinking, which officer took the rule of women and children first to mean women and children only? Go. Who was this? You need the full name, Karen. Maritime, Charles Lightoller. Maritime got it. All you said, Karen, was Officer Lightoller. You need his full name, Charles Lightoller. Maritime got it. So with that, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Maritime's moving ahead. Oh boy, it's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. I think Maritime's gonna win this thing. All right. Question 6. Which decision made by Lightoller unintentionally caused the Titanic to sink faster? Go. What decision made by Lightoller unintentionally caused the Titanic to sink faster? Oh, Maritime. Open port side gangway. Yep, Walker opening D deck. Maritime got that one. Oh boy. Okay, you guys can still come back. Hey, Maritime. All right, we're on question 7 now, Maritime. Maritime, do you want to give up your handicap for the remaining questions? Do you want to give up your handicap for the remaining questions and see how it goes? Maritime, do you want it? Always! Yamato's never die! Okay, Maritime now has given up his handicap. Unless he is answering first, he will not get a point. Okay, you guys have a shot to recover. You guys have a shot to recover. You guys have a shot to recover. It's for, oh, did I forget one? Everybody's saying 4 to 5, 4 to 5. Oh, is it 4 to 5? Oh, shoot, did I forget to do one? Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It's 4 to 6. 4 to 6. I forgot to do a point. Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. All right. Okay. All right. Question 7. Question 7. Question 7. Name the 3 different incidents. So this next question's got 3 things. Okay. Name the 3 different incidents that lead fireman Frederick Barrett encountered during the sinking of the Titanic that could have taken his life. He survived 3 things. What were all 3 things that he survived? Go. What were the 3 things that fireman Frederick Barrett survived that could have killed him? What were they? Oh, shoot. I don't know. Nope. Dustin, Boiler Room 6, Boiler Room 5, and Lifeboat 13. That was it. Maritime, Flood, Boiler Room 6, 5, and Boat Crushing him. Yep, that was it. That was it. Dustin got it. Boiler Room 6, Boiler Room 5, and Lifeboat 13. That was it. That was it. Jalen says water, broken leg, lifeboat. No, Frederick Barrett didn't break his leg. You're thinking of Harvey. What's his name? Herbert Harvey? I think that was his name. But yeah, that's who you were thinking of. That's who you were thinking of. Let's see. You were close. Maritime. Maritime. Question 8. What ship was close enough to the Titanic that they could see her lights and distress rockets, yet because her radio was off, she did not know the Titanic was in trouble? Go. What ship was this? Maritime, Californian. Maritime got that one. Joseph Bruce's mate. Dang it. Maritime got that one. All right, guys. You've still got a shot to catch up. You still got a shot. You got to get the next 2. You got to get the next 2. All right. Question 9. When the Lusitania was sinking, what was the main reason why they couldn't launch the ship's lifeboats effectively during the first few minutes of the disaster? Go. What was the reason why they couldn't launch? It wasn't the list. Partly, but maritime, fast, speed, and tilty. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I was thinking of the speed, but you could also say the list as well. List. Maritime was the first one to say the speed. That's what I was looking for, the speed. But yeah, list was also part of it. I didn't specify that good enough. You know what? I'm going to tie that one. I'm going to tie that one. All right, I'm going to tie that one. I think that's fair. Okay, list and the speed. Yep. All right. Final question. Dun, 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 dun. Final question. What was the name of the ship that sank in the Baltic Sea on September 28th, 1994? What was the ship? Go. What was the name of the ship? Maritime, Estonia. Jalen, Estonia. Maritime got that immediately. Estonia. All right, guys. With that, Maritime wins tonight's Q&A. Maritime wins at 9-6. 9-6. And I'm not going to do any kind of joking around or anything or bonus points this time around because we did that last time. And I think we should just do it normally this time. So, game, set, and match. GG, everybody. Maritime wins tonight's live stream or tonight's Q&A. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I guess that's it for this evening. Before I go, I don't know. Would you guys like one more bonus story from my past, like just some incident or something that I encountered or some funny thing that I encountered or something like that? What's cell phone story? Yes. Okay, yes, please. Okay, I should start thinking of these things in advance so I have something, so I don't have to think for a very long time about something to tell you guys. What should I'm trying to think of something crazy that I saw at a certain point. Oh, there was so much. Let's see. Okay. All right, I've got one. All right, so Olivia, too. We needed a Arizona rose. I'm not here enough. Okay. You don't understand. Like, I'm never at the apartment. Okay. I'm legit working like 10, 11-hour days. So, like, I can't get a dog and leave her here all day while I'm gone. So, I mean, it's not fair to her. But okay. So, question. Oh, I actually forgot. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, for reasons that completely escape me, okay, when I worked at AT&T, for those of you who don't know, I worked at AT&T for a few years as a cell phone salesman. And all of the phones, even our demo phones, were live. Like, they had phone numbers connected to them and everything. So occasionally these phones would ring. And they were it wouldn't be fair to the dog, absolutely. But occasionally these phones would ring, and they were scammers. So scammers were calling. And they have computer programs that just spit out random numbers, and then occasionally they would call into one of the store's demo phones. So there's a day, okay, and it's completely dead in the store. It's completely dead, okay? And I hear the phone ring, and I immediately know that it's a scammer. So I go over there and I pick it up, and it goes, "We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. We need to talk to you about your car's extended warranty." And I'm like, okay. So we're dead. And I'm like, I'm just going to mess with these guys for as long as I can. So I pick up the phone and they're like, "Hi, this is so and so." It's like, yes, I'm like, "I'm calling you about my car's extended warranty." Like, "Oh, yes. So what kind of car do you have?" I'm like, "Well, you're calling me about my car, right? So shouldn't you know what type of car I have?" I'm sorry. It's not in our system what type of car you got." I'm like, "So then how do you know that I need a warranty?" Like, anyway, I totally just messed with them for like 5 or 10 minutes until a customer came in. Then I hung up, and I was laughing my head off. Just oh, I love it. I those people are terrible. I mean, it's just, the way they scam and the way they trick people. I mean, I love it with those YouTubers who are going after them now, like, and how they just try to make their lives miserable and how they go after them. It makes me happy. But all right, everybody. Well, hey, with that, I guess that's it for tonight's live stream. So, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a ton of fun. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. Everybody did regular comments. Thank you. And just thanks for a great Q&A. This was a ton of fun, guys. All right, everybody. Well, hey, same time next week. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.